Hello and welcome to Time for Healing. I'm your host, Marion Porter of Star Winds. Time for Healing features Connecticut's leading healers in a unique educational show. My goal is to provide the viewer with a working knowledge of a wide variety of healing modalities. First, we will learn about the particular healing, and then I will receive the healing live on camera. So my guest today is Marianne Costerella, who will talk to us all about destiny cards. Marianne Costerella, destiny cards. I can't wait.
Oh, hi, Marianne. Thanks so much for having me on today. I really appreciate having an opportunity to talk to you and to the rest of the viewers about the 52 cards in the regular common deck of playing cards, also known as the Destiny card system.
Wait a minute. Destiny cards are actual playing cards?
They are actually the playing cards that exist in the homes of each and every single person who owns a deck of cards in their house. Isn't that amazing?
Who else knows this?
Well, my goal is for as many people to know it.
My God, I had no idea.
Yes.
Now you know what? I'm intrigued. Tell me. How are the Destiny cards the same cards that we play cards with, and what do we do with them, and all of that.
Okay. All right. Let me get started by saying that the common deck of playing cards was never meant to be played with. The common deck that exists in the homes of you, me, and probably most of the people on the planet go all the way back to the beginning of time, to the time of Egypt, to the time of Plato and Aristotle, to the time of Socrates and teaching in the streets, to the time when psychology was really meant to be the study of the psyche, and the word psyche means a Greek word meaning soul.
My brain is melting.
So people studied the cards as a way of studying the psychology of you and me, the personality, what makes people tick. So let me mathematically explain this very simply. And this will really probably...
That sentence makes no sense.
Okay.
Mathematically. Knock your socks off.
All right. So there are 52 cards in the regular common deck of playing cards. There are 52 weeks in our chronological year. There are 4 seasons in our year. There are 4 suits in our deck. There are 12 royal cards, jacks, queens, and kings, 4 of each. There are 12 months. And if you add the numerical value of every single card in the deck together, aces being 1, so 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, all the way up to kings, you get 365 spots in the deck.
Are you hearing this at home? Is your mind frying just like mine? Oh my God. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to have a moment.
Yeah. And everybody says, wow, I never knew that. Well, of course you never knew it, because we were taught to play with the playing cards. We were never taught the real meaning of the significators of every single card in the deck.
So that crazy game Solitaire, that was just to busy our minds?
That was to busy our minds.
I knew it.
So we wouldn't.
I knew it. It's a fancy way to put the cards away. I never liked that. Never liked that game.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I can't believe this.
Put your cards on the table. Let me put my cards on the table. Or it's not about the cards you've been dealt, it's how you play the hand.
I thought that was just poker talk.
Oh, everybody thinks it was just cliche talk. But quite honestly, it was neither. It was real talk about the fact that the cards...
I'm losing my mind. I love you, Marianne Costerella.
I'm just trying to keep it real here. Oh. Everybody else wants to make a game out of everything, including the cards.
No, pinochle. I was never good at cards,
right.
That's why. I liked Crazy Eights Bloody Knuckles. You whack them with it. That's the only one I was good at.
There you go. Yeah, that 21, poker, canasta, all those games that keep us occupied in the realm of the mind, but never were meant because most people are not comfortable with the realm of the soul.
Oh, I am. That we are on this.
Well,
we are, aren't we? Yes, we are. You betcha. Oh, we are.
Let's go there.
Let's go there now.
So every single card in the deck is attached to a birthday. So we have 365 days, and next to every single birthday, there are 2 cards. So every birthday is assigned 2 cards, unless you happen to be a Leo or a Scorpio. Leos only get 1, but they get that 1 card doubled. Scorpios get 3, and everybody else gets 2. And if you were to ask me why that is, I would just tell you that it is a secret of the system. But all of the other astrological...
I'm going to have a stroke.
No, not until you find out all about it.
This is amazing. I want an hour show. You heard it here. I want an hour show. Oh my God.
It's pretty interesting stuff.
You've blown my mind.
Well, and the cards are our calendar, okay? They are the architectural blueprint for life. So House of Cards, we all grew up in a house of cards because everybody in that house was a card. Our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, our aunts, our uncles, whomever lived in that house had a birthday, and that birthday was connected to cards. So if I were to do a reading for you or for anyone, bottom line is every single year that you change your chronological number on this plane, you get a whole new deal. So, the saying, what you deal or what suits you, all of those words,
my God,
they're all real, because the reality is every single year when your chapter on this earth changes, we live in a book of cards. You're going to get a whole new deal, and that deal is going to dictate who you meet, what job you get, whether you lose your job, whether you gain $1,000, whether you financially become destitute. It's all in the cards because it's all in your karma. And the cards basically tell one what their karma is in this lifetime.
Oh my God, I need oxygen. This is amazing.
It's amazing.
You've changed my life in 5 minutes?
Wow.
Oh my, we've got more to go.
Yes, we do.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
We do. It determines compatibility between people, so people will not understand why they vibrationally feel connected to one person as opposed to another, why one person maybe causes them to feel like they just really want to get out of their skin, and why someone else makes them feel so welcome in mind, body, and spirit. That's because of the energy of the 2 cards. So if I have good energy with your card, then we'll get along really well. If I don't, then there may be a karmic issue that we have to resolve, but then it's Splitsville. So
should I keep like a deck of cards in my pocket and just like say we didn't get along, but if I had like the 3 of spades, we'd be good, and should I carry that around and say, hey, look at this card? Hey, yeah.
So it's so interesting, Marion, that you just said the 3 of spades. This is very strange because today, May 3rd, is a 3 of spades day.
I'm having a stroke. Oh my, no, sir.
How did you know that?
I
You didn't. You knew it down here.
I just said.
You just picked a card in the deck, and you happened to name a May 3rd birthday. So I'm going to show you so that I can prove it to you, and you don't have to really think that I'm making this up.
Oh,
so
no, honey,
if you were to
Lord.
look up May 3rd...
3 of spades.
3 of spades.
Good God, there it is in the book. It's in the book.
is in the book, and you didn't know it.
It's like that guy on Facebook that does the cards and you pick it out and oh my God.
Yes. Yeah, I think I know who you're speaking
Yeah,
about.
it's kind of creepy.
It
Three of
is.
Spades. Oh my God.
Three of Spades. So
What does Three
Three
of
of
Spades
Spades is the artist card. It's a creative card. It's a card that might denote being torn in two different directions. So where, you and I may have worked a day job today, but then we come here today to work the artistic part of our natures, to kind of, so the idea that number 3 is, choices. You always have like, I could do this or I could do that. So 3 basically means maybe divided between 2 different types of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so here we are, dividing our energies today between 2 different kinds of work and talking about something that's very artistic and creative. And the second card for today is the 7 of Clubs. And the 7 of Clubs is a card of spiritual knowledge. So you happen to pick this day so that we could speak about spiritual knowledge.
My guides picked it.
Your guides picked it.
This isn't my. This, in case you were wondering, friends, this is not my show. This show is belongs to my guides, and I just happen to be the one in the body doing the talking. There, you heard it here first. Now you know.
You're just channeling what they want everyone else to know.
My guides are incredible.
They are.
Shout out to my guides. I love you all.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
They picked the 3 of Spades. I know. Pretty interesting stuff.
Wow.
Pretty interesting stuff. And so one day back in 2000, when I was looking for another metaphysical wisdom to study, I happened to walk into Barnes & Noble, and I saw what I considered back then this tacky-looking book called Love Cards. So I thought, what silliness is this? And then I realized that when I opened the back of the book, there was the chronological calendar of every day in the year, and next to every day in the year, there was a card in the common playing deck list. And I thought, my goodness, what is this all about? And then I proceeded to look up my birthday, my card, and read the descriptions of each one of the cards, and they were so accurate that I thought, I have to buy the book.
So, quick question.
Yes.
So I've sometimes heard similarities drawn between playing cards and tarot cards, and you can do a tarot reading with playing cards. This isn't anywhere like crossing the tarot.
No, this is not. Tarot cards actually come from the 52 playing cards. So they were created, or they somehow or other emanated. I don't know the history.
I was just curious.
But they can't come from the playing cards, yeah.
Yeah, so look at all these books you got here.
And then the sequel to the Love Cards book is the Cards of Your Destiny, which tells you very much how to, which
there
tells
you go. Look at
also,
I see in the monitor, it looks good.
so the Cards of Your Destiny does a little more explaining.
And anybody can buy these books.
And anybody can buy these books for, $24, $25 in any bookstore or on Amazon. So Robert Camp, who I studied with down in Asheville, North Carolina, and out in Sedona, Arizona, is the author of these books, and he has brought the system current. So the system obviously is an ancient system going back to the beginning of time, but he has put all the information into contemporary research and documented everything and created these books and classes. And so I became a Destiny card reader many, many years ago, soon after I read the books.
Wow. So can you show me what it's like to get this done?
I could.
Wow.
It's on my people think I work with the cards physically, but I don't.
I thought you did, but you
No, I don't.
Wow.
I have the software on my system. So
that's
basically,
cool.
If you wanted to know what your cards were for the year 3013, I could find out what
I should
they
live
were.
so long.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe you have, So you're... we won't go there.
My brain just is melting and melting. Someone mop it up. Clean up on aisle 4.
So your cards for this lifetime, you told me that your birthday is January 31st.
Yeah.
And the two cards that have been assigned to your soul, because your soul dictated before you came into your body that it wanted to learn certain lessons. And so your soul decided that January 31st would belong to the 9 of clubs and the 4 of clubs. Those are your two cards in this lifetime.
The same suit.
The same suit. And I'm glad you mentioned that because suits are very important.
Huh.
So the hearts are the children of the deck. The clubs are the adolescents of the deck.
Oh, I'm very adolescent.
Yes. The diamonds are the adults of the deck. And the spades are the old people of the deck. So if you meet a heart, young at heart, the idea of the heart speaking to spontaneity, warmth, relationship issues. So hearts come into this lifetime to learn about relationships and love. Clubs come into this lifetime to learn about anything that has to do with the mental realm.
Oh, I've been doing that pretty good.
But yeah. So anything up in the head.
I've been in my head.
Clubs, yes. Clubs love the head.
I do.
Yes, they really do. Not always so comfortable with the realm of the heart.
Yeah.
So they would prefer to kind of be up here where there's a lot of knowledge and safety in knowledge on some level, maybe,
I do like
perhaps.
my knowledge.
You do like your knowledge. And insatiable for learning. Just want to keep learning and learning and knowing more and more.
Yes, that's me. So I've got 2 clubs.
So you have 2 clubs.
Does the number 4 and the number 9 mean anything?
The number 9 and the number 4 does. So the number 9 means endings. And I'll explain that in a second.
Not
so
the
if
10?
we have... No, there are 9 digits, really, 1 through 9. And so when you get to 10, you're back to the 1 again on some level. But 9 is the last digit.
That makes sense to me. Everybody always, 10 is endings, 1 are beginnings.
No.
It never felt real.
No. 1 are beginnings,
yeah,
absolutely.
But not the 10.
Not the 10. No. The 9.
Just making it up after that.
That's right. It's just continuing to create more of. Yeah. But the 9 is the last digit. So like 911, or like...
Oh, God.
Right?
You're really...
Right? Right? The 9 is the last digit. And I always say, that there is a correlation between September 11th and all of those guys in the East that know the code. So the 9... is the endings, and then the 2 1s are the Twin Towers. So the 9 ending of the Twin Towers. So 9.
Ow. Ow.
I know.
I'm going to walk out of here with my head like a Gouda cheese. Okay. So
your 9 basically means that your soul wanted to come into this lifetime to give back in a humanitarian kind of a way.
I've been doing that.
Because 9 is a humanitarian energy. It's the universal number. So it includes all the numbers, just like the color, black, is the inclusion of all colors. So 9 is the inclusion of all numbers. And you are an Aquarius, which is also a humanitarian, the water bearer.
Yeah,
right? Bringing
we're the super
water.
Freaks of the world.
That's right. A little eccentric, but also...
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I'm a lot eccentric.
Yeah. But bringing that quirkiness to the world in a sense of giving back.
Oh, I'm serving up quirkiness. I love you.
Too funny. You are too funny. So 9, your soul knew that it wanted to end some ways of also communicating and thinking. So there may have been something from past lifetimes that you needed in this lifetime to learn to let go of.
I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, so a lot of letting go is really what your soul's path is in this lifetime in clubs. Thinking and communicating, having to do with the mind. And then the 4, if you think about the number 4, it's the box. So the 4 like 4 legs to a chair or to a table or to a desk. The idea of structure, the idea of stability, the idea of method, the idea of inclusion. So 4s can build walls sometimes, and to keep them feeling safe and secure and stable.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So the 4 is a stable number. 4 of clubs has usually a very stable mind. So you may have the quirkiness of the Aquarius.
You gotta get another card. You seriously? There's no stability here.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. I bet you in your day job you show a lot of stability.
Well, I have to.
Well, so then you have it, right? But then in your I don't know, in your quirkiness.
I see what you did there. That's why there's 2 cards.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you've got both combining because you're a mosaic like everyone, right? You have a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little... It's like baking a cake. You need all these different ingredients, and so you're all of those.
Oh, I'm a big cake.
You are.
You heard it here first.
You are a big cake. I can't deal. It's hard for me to kind of swing back to the knowledge piece.
Please do. We're probably running out of time. Oh my God, this is awesome. Seriously though. So, oh my God.
So
I'm laughing.
If I were to look at your year this year, just very quickly to tell you what kind of energy is going on, your year this year that started on January 31st and will end on January 30th for the cards, you're being ruled by the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius, okay? And that planet means unpredictability. It means freedom. It means, kind of like things coming to you quite by surprise that you didn't expect, perhaps. It sounds like your card for the whole year is the 6 of Clubs, which means a card of intuition, of sensitivity, a sense of maybe following your path, your guidance.
Yes.
Interesting. So
props to Dharma School for all of this.
Yeah. See?
Yes.
So that's definitely where you're headed, and you're only at the beginning, really a third of the way through your year, so you have a lot more to go. But it sounds like this year you're going to achieve what it is that you were maybe meant to do. So your mission is...
So at the risk of saying my all-time... So Uranus is in charge of me for this
Is in charge of...
This is like my favorite joke. I'm such a 9-year-old boy.
It's in charge of you for your whole life, because Uranus actually... Uranus rules Aquarius. So you're always being ruled by the unpredictable and the quirky. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yes. Yeah. Not a very conservative planet.
I'm not conservative.
At all, I know. Except for that 4 of Clubs that comes in handy when you're directing and leading and all of that other
otherwise
stuff.
I'm just a happy pal blowing about in the wind.
You are. Yes. There you go.
So back to Uranus now.
So back to it. This year, you'll be challenged by having a lot of things going on up in your mind. You'll have a lot of stuff that you are just thinking about and possibly indecisive about and maybe concerned about. And so that will be your challenge card. That's your Pluto card this year, which tells me you're going to be challenged by having a lot of information coming in from a lot of different places. And your 4 of Clubs is going to want to somewhat organize all of that stuff, because it's not comfortable with having so much going on that you want to kind of stabilize that. But by the end of the year, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like you may have, you have the 10 of Diamonds as a result card, which means either a lot of money or...
Yes, it means a lot of money.
Yeah, it could mean a lot of money, and it could also mean, it's the blessed card. So whatever you want, basically, by the end of the year, it looks like you may very well get. Hey, how's that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So interesting. However you implement all your talents and intuitive energies, they will all come together in some form of very lucrative way to give you exactly what you want.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
I've always felt that I was very, very, very rich. Like somehow I'm in like the wrong life. Like that I'm super, super very wealthy. Like the kind of girl that wakes up and calls her friends and saying, "Hey, want to go to lunch in Spain?"
Right.
And I always felt like that, and I've always lived like that, even though I didn't have the money to do so, because I feel that way. So maybe
that may be coming, or that may be indicative of some sort of past life energy that you still very acutely remember, where you were very rich or you were very powerful, and you still are bringing those energies into this lifetime. And actually for the good, because if you think that way, very possibly you could think your way right into that sort of reality, Hey,
there we go. There we go. This is, my mind is blown. I always make it a point not to research what my guests do, because I want to show
genuine,
because nobody else has heard of this, so this is the response that anybody would give. But
right.
I want to know more. I'm fascinated.
It can be either the most simplistic esoteric science or the most complex. I mean, to the point where I really tell people this is the system.
You heard it here, folks. This is the system. Best show ever. Best show ever. Oh my God. Marianne Costerella, I applaud you.
Thank
you.
This
was amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, God, I never want to end the show. But I will. So, thank you for watching Time for Healing. My God, was this not the best time learning about the Destiny cards? Come on, this is incredible. Oh, how can we top this one? We're going to try. So please join us next time when we learn about another incredible healing modality. See you next time.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.